It is day 3 of our trip up to Boyne Mountain Resort, and tonight is the family buffet. We loaded up our plates, we got a few drinks, and we hung out and chatted and enjoyed the evening. I finally found some wine I was looking for, some Valpolicella. This is really interesting about Stein Eriksen, the father of freestyle skiing. Look at his form. Love the sweater. This talks all about him. How did he get up on top of his poles? And look how tall they are. He was an Olympic skier and he won gold a few times, silver, and a bronze. The mountain looks so pretty as it's lit up at night for night skiing. I haven't done any night skiing since I was in college. These are beautiful hand-painted cowbells. After dinner, they told us to go upstairs, that there was going to be a special surprise. And I'm like, headphones, glow sticks, what is going on? We're up at the Snowflake Lounge. Turns out we were invited to a silent disco. So what's a silent disco? Everybody wears headphones and red is listening to one DJ and blue are listening to another DJ, and you're all dancing to your own beat. And you can switch it back and forth between red and blue, or if you don't want any music, you can put it on green. So people were dancing and singing to different songs. It was so much fun. I wanted a picture. I got my picture even though it's blurry. Right there. Come on. The next morning, while my son-in-law was in his conference, us women got together and decided to mosey around the resort. We were grateful that it wasn't raining too hard. In fact, we caught a break as we were walking around. We had to get pictures in front of the Aperol Spritz display. They actually sponsored the silent disco and were giving out gloves and hats and all kinds of other goodies. Next up is walking around the arcade for a little bit. I was tempted to play, but I really wanted to see the indoor water park. It's huge, and it's so warm in there. We debated about maybe trying to get tickets, but we really didn't have enough time to do that. So we went over to one of the lounge areas, sat by the fireplace, and got some adult beverages. In the evening, we headed over to We Ski Inn. We heard it has the best barbecue around. It's located on the main road just as you leave the Boyne Mountain Resort. They do have outdoor seating, but not during the winter. We picked our table, took a couple of pictures, and perused the menu to decide what we're going to get. Of course, we get different things and then we all share. That's the fun of ordering as much as possible. Everything is so delicious, and it was a lot of food. Make sure you're hungry if you're going to stop in at the Whiskey Inn. When we got home, we had to pack up and leave, but we weren't done with the area yet. We drove up to Harbor Springs and went to the small batch at the Cupola. This is one of our favorite brunch places. They have an amazing menu. It is so adorable inside. I love the seating area. My daughter being funny there. So much vintage and eclectic decorations. Make sure to come early because this place fills up fast. And you're going to want to pause this and read some of the menu. It is amazing. And wait till you see what we ordered. It's good portions and it's so delicious. Of course, I had to start out my day with some coffee before we go on to our adventures.
Oh, well, we're gonna walk the town. There's this.
How many? Two.
There's this really nice bakery. It's the smallest thing. There's nowhere to sit.
And here's what we ordered. It was amazing. Everything tasted fantastic. There was so many different flavors and textures, and everybody ordered something different. We were all sharing like we do with every meal. Trying to take some pictures, and then I realized his eyes were closed in that one. I don't know that I'm looking at the camera in this one. Ah, there we got a better picture of them. And this is the bathroom. It is so adorable. If you come to Spring Harbor and you're looking for a brunch place, try Small Batch at the Cupola. Now we're walking around downtown. Now this place would be super bustling in the summertime, but here in the winter, it's a little quiet. I always love finding little free libraries. I incorporate them into as many of my videos as possible, no matter where I'm traveling. We made it to the cookie place, celebrating 40 years, Tom's Mom's Cookies. Of course, we each had to get some. And we walked over to where the lake is. Of course, here in the wintertime, there's nobody here, but in the summertime, I bet this place is super busy. Historic boat tours are available in the summertime. I love these Victorian old houses looking out on the lake. How pretty. We are home, and there's Lola sunning herself on the deck. It was such a cold winter, she had to spend most of it inside. Now I'm back at my house, and today is my birthday. I'm having coffee, and then my husband and I are going out later. We went to Ford's Garage. If you haven't been, it's an experience. Everything is Ford and car related. We got a salad and tomato basil soup and chicken bites. I ordered a sirloin steak with some veggies on the side, and my husband got their meatloaf. I was able to get a free appetizer for my birthday, so we got the shrimp with the boom boom sauce. It's so good to be home and back in my slippers. Winter is not over. It snowed last night, it's snowing today. It's mid-March, but it is almost springtime. Look at all this snow. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.